From December 31st to January 1st, there was very little change in the world. The reality of it is that New Year, the whole New Year, New You thing is real interesting, but it comes down to this. If you want to change and have a huge 2021, you can change and have a huge 2021. I'm going to go through 7 things today. There's 7 main aspects of what we're going to look at as to how you can build a phenomenal 2021, not just financially, not just business, but in life as well. If we sit down and start saying to ourselves, all right, we want to build an amazing 2021, first you have to define what an amazing 2021 is. So do you have goals in all areas of your life? Like, do you have relationship goals? Do you have family goals? Do you have health and fitness goals? Do you have financial goals? Do you have, education goals? Do you have goals in each and every area of your life? Because if you do, then that is where you're going to get that level of achievement. Number 2 thing that you've got to do if you want to have a massive 2021 is make a learning list. What have you got to learn if you want to achieve those things? What is it that you have to learn to achieve those things? What was the thing that if you'd learned it at the start of 2020 would have made 2020 a better year for you? What are the things that you've got to learn if you want to make 2021 a great year for you? The learning log is probably the biggest challenge for a lot of people, is that the speed of learning type thing. It's like if you've done 30x business and you've done 30x life, then you'll know you have a plan for a great year, you'll have a plan for a great life, you have a plan for a great business. Look at that learning log and say, okay, what are the 3 things, the 5 things, however many? Because based on your goals, you're going to have learning. There's no 2 ways about it. You don't get there by not having learning. Third thing, who are you going to have to put into your life and who you're going to have to remove or spend less time with in order to make those goals a reality? There's certain people in your life right now that you need to spend more time with, and there's certain people you need to spend less time with. There's certain activities you need to spend less time on. What are you going to stop doing? Second thing, what are you going to start doing more of? And the third, what do you need to do more of that you're currently doing? Okay, you're doing some of it, but you need to do more of it. Step 4 to having a phenomenal 2021. You got to look at your accountability. Where is your accountability going to come from? If you don't have accountability towards your business goals, if you don't have accountability towards your financial goals, if you don't have someone that holds you accountable to that, where will the accountability come from? So what's the areas where you are great at keeping yourself accountable, and what's the areas where you know you need someone to hold you accountable for that type thing? Next one, and this is an attitudinal one, expect success. I had to bring my team into an expectation of success for 2020. At the very least, we're going to do the same as we did in 2019. At the very least, we're going to grow at the same rate as we did just before. That expectation of success has got to be there. That gratitude, that celebration of successes along the way. Step 6, you've got to get outside of your comfort zone. So what's one thing you can do every month to get you outside of your comfort zone? If you want an amazing year, you got to become comfortable with things that you're uncomfortable with. So what's one thing that you want to do that you can do this week, next week? What's one thing you want to do to get yourself outside of your comfort zone? Number 7 thing, if you want to have a great 2021, plan every day. You've heard me teach it before, but at the end of every day, plan the next day. There is no 2 ways about it that is the most important thing that you can do. Because if every day is great, then the year is great. If every day you do a great job, then every year becomes great. It's no more complex than that.